Hello, everybody. Do we need cheering up?
Yes, we do.
We've stood here for 75 days in a row.
What's your name? Where are you from?
My name's Darren Watson and I'm a plumber from Stockport.
What brings you to Britain's Got Talent?
Yeah, so I was here last year. I made it all the way to Anton Deck, but, well, to be honest, I bottled it last year, I'll be totally honest. But I'm back. Bit nervous.
Oh, that's okay. You feel like you can win the show?
Well, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, well, we wish you the best of luck this time.
Right, thanks.
Come on, Darren.
I hope he does the cat joke.
No, don't do the cat joke.
Please do the cat joke.
Right. I caught a plane for bald people the other day. It was called Receding Airlines. Yes, the air stewardess, she said, would you like lunch? I said, ooh, what's my choices? She said, yes or no.
What?
To be honest, I'm not having much luck with dating. The only dates I get these days are PC updates. Tough crowd. My boss said to me the other day, he said, Darren, he said, our office has now gone green. We're now a paperless office. I said, that's all well and good, but what happens if we need the toilet? To be honest, I was in front of another judge last week. Yeah, I was in court charged with stealing a bag, but I was only in court 2 minutes. It was a briefcase. I was offered a job as a greengrocer, but I was offered to be paid in produce. I had to turn it down. The salary was unacceptable.
This is terrible. Simon likes it.
Well, I'm actually single by choice. Unfortunately for me, it's a women's choice. I met my last girlfriend in a travel agent. I was the last resort.
How are you finding this one?
Well, to be honest, I think I'm single because I'm overweight, but I have got a medical condition where I eat in my sleep. It's called insomnia. Now, I'm actually single because I'm ugly. No, don't argue. I'm single because I'm ugly. Hey, thanks. I had a date lined up, actually, and once I said I'm thinning on top, she cancelled. I thought, hair loss. Went for a meal with my mate who's an electrician earlier, and I said, you having a starter? He went straight to the mains. I just lost my job at the cat sanctuary.
Yay!
They reduced me hours.
Simon's absolutely loving it.
But that's my set, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate Thanks for your time, everybody.
No, don't go!
Sorry, I don't know.
It's like you bought 1 million Christmas crackers, opened up every joke, and then read them to us as fast as possible. And that's what made it so funny. Really.
Thank you.
The best acts are people who aren't professionals but kind of dream of doing something else.
Yes.
Do you tell these jokes when you go to people's houses?
I do, actually.
What a great plumber you are.
Thanks.
You get your money's worth at least,
Yeah.
don't you? I love you. I don't know how funny those jokes were. But well done for actually making it on stage today. You smashed it.
I appreciate your kind words. Thank you.
I really, really admire you and respect you because you did bottle it last year.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to do what you just did. I'm really happy that you came back because I think you're really funny.
Thanks.
Right, okay, let's vote.
I'm saying yes, Darren.
Thank you.
I'm saying yes as well.
Thank you.
It's a yes from me.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4 yeses.
Thank you.
appreciate it.
That was worth it, wasn't it?
What a nice man.
Oh my God, he's so happy.
Bless him.
Welcome to Britain's Got Talent. What's your name? Where are you from?
My name's Alex Mitchell. I'm 23 years old. And I'm originally from Bedford, but I now live in Leeds.
Nice.
Yes, Northern Massive.
Lovely to meet you, Alex. Do you have a day job?
I do. I work in schools. Yes.
And what would it mean to you, Alex, to win this show?
I think for me, the dream is that this becomes my job. That would be amazing.
Okay. Have you brought anyone along with you today?
No, I was too scared to tell anyone. My mum and dad think I'm at a stag do.
We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Come on, Alex, be good.
You all right, Manchester? How we doing? Fun fact, somebody recently said I look like a homeless Alan Carr, and I can't unsee it. I struggle to understand how other people are feeling sometimes. Like I was having a chat with my boyfriend the other day, and he said to me, when you look at me, what do you think of? And I said, that sandwich we had in Brighton in 2019. It wasn't the answer he wanted, and now I'm single. When we broke up, he said, there's just so many things you can't give me. As an autistic man, I can only assume that one of those things is eye contact. Or empathy, one of the two. Yeah, man. So I'm on all the apps. And it's difficult being on all the apps, right? Because I can't address the tics. I turn up on a first date, and I'm like, it's the first time they've ever witnessed it. So I turn up and I'm like, hi, I'm Alex. Ever been to... That was not the point to laugh, Simon. That was... That has done nothing for your appearance, sir.
I know.
Hold on to the punchline, you'll have a better night. I'm on the apps, I can't address the voice, I turn up for first dates. They've never seen it before. I go up to them, I'm like, hi, I'm Alex. Ever been to dinner with an indicator before? Good to see you. Like, that's where I'm at.
Very good.
For my day job, I work in schools. The first time the kids saw me tick, and one of my year threes said to me, why does it happen? And I said, because you didn't do your homework. Now I'm on a disciplinary, but his 5 times tables are, oh, chef's kiss. That's so good.
Brilliant.
Genuinely, Manchester, this is lovely, and this is, oh, it's a dream come true. Thank you so much. Good night.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Honestly, I didn't stop laughing from start to finish. That was an amazing set.
Your delivery is fantastic, and your writing is brilliant. You are a great comedian.
Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, we've been patiently waiting for a good stand-up comedian, and you were worth the wait. Well done.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It means everything.
I think a great comedian is fearless and funny. You are both. Good quote.
Brilliant. Get in.
We're gonna vote.
Yes for me.
Thank you, thank you.
Saying yes.
It's a yes from me.
Thank you.
That makes it 4 yeses. Alex, I think we should phone your mum and dad now and tell them where you are.
Right, okay.
Down here.
Excellent.
Right, what are their names?
Becky and Gordon.
Is that loudspeaker? Becky? Yeah? I want to speak to you about your son. As you know, he's had a stag do tonight. His behaviour has been absolutely appalling.
I am so sorry. Gets that from his father's side.
Actually, it's Simon Cowell for BGT.
Oh my God.
Your son was incredible tonight and is through to the next round of Britain's Got Talent.
I can't believe it. Oh, how fabulous. I am so pleased and so proud. I want to give you the biggest hug ever.
I love you so much, thank you.
He was really good.
London, how are you? Yes! Oh, did I just walk out to Tick Tick Boom? Bit insensitive, isn't it? I hope whoever picked that's getting fired. Although, to be fair, it's probably you, Simon. We all know how funny you think my disability is. It's a pleasure to be back. Thank you so much for having me. Life has changed so much since my audition, but I've now gone back to work. It's blown the kids' minds, really. The thing when you work in a primary school, right, is you often get asked questions like, do you think you'll ever have kids? Like a parent came up to me recently and went, do you think you're ready? Do you think you're ready to have kids? No, absolutely not. I don't even like olives yet, right? I think that's the level you've got to be to legally own a child, right? I think that's where you need to be, okay? But as well, like working in schools and things like it has blown the kids' minds. They've gone absolutely mad. But they're in for a few shocks tonight, the kids. They're in for a few shocks. I've had one already. That's the first time they've seen my first name. I'm usually Mr. Mitchell. I know, right? I know it's going to blow their minds. I know. I'm usually Mr. Mitchell. Tonight I'm Alex. To be fair, I'm gutted about that, because for the last 2 years I've been trying to convince them that my name is Fabio. I love it. It's just so much more cool and exotic. It's so much more fun for me. It's just, but it has, like, life has completely changed. I'll tell you one thing that hasn't changed, though. I'm still single. That is the sound of 3,000 people going, yep, we're not surprised. That's what that was. This is my face. So I'm still single. I think the main reason I'm still single, right, is I think because people in a partner, they look for confidence and they look for assertiveness, and I don't have that. They're two skills I don't have. I blame my autism for that. Because of my autism, I worry quite a lot about small and insignificant things. Like recently, I had a meltdown in a supermarket, right, because I bought a 3-pack of peppers and didn't know what to do with the green one, right? That's all I meant. It's an issue. That's not attractive. That's not sexy, is it? No one's looking at that and enjoying it, are they? It's terrible, right? I was diagnosed with. I started ticking 18 months ago. Right, I was diagnosed with a condition called FND. That's not strictly true. There's only one F. Laugh at the disabled man. I'm taking your tax money. It's cool. And I am full up on it, let me tell you. So I started ticking 18 months ago, and I was really worried about how it would make people feel. I was really worried it was going to make people feel uncomfortable. Very luckily for me, I very quickly realised that I really enjoy making people feel uncomfortable. Oh, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, right? Like, I was on the bus recently, right? I was on the bus, and this old lady came and sat next to me, and I started ticking, right? I started ticking, and she moved, right? She literally moved. And I thought to myself, excellent. Another victim, right? I'm so excited, right? Because I'm still ticking, but I got off the bus before her, right? Which meant so many things for me. I'm still ticking. I walked past her on the way out, still ticking. I get to her and I go, whoa, she jumped out of her skin. Best I've ever felt, London. Best I've ever felt. Best I've ever felt. Loved it. Loved every second. Off the back of my audition, I got asked to do a magazine where they described me as one of Yorkshire's most inspiring people, right? And, oh, thank you so much, thank you. That means a lot. I did. I got asked to this magazine, and genuinely, one of Yorkshire's most inspiring people, and I thought to myself, wow, we have a lack of inspiring people in this county. Right? If this guy's top of the list, what the hell is everyone else doing? It's dreadful, isn't it, really? But as part, also, like, them saying that I'm one of the most inspiring people from Yorkshire suggests that they think I'm one of the biggest things to come out of Yorkshire, right? It's me and the Yorkshire pudding, right? Yeah, the Yorkshire pudding, or as he's otherwise known, Jeremy Clarkson, right? Yes. Oh, there's some fans in. I wasn't expecting that. But like, as part of this interview, they asked me what was the hardest part of my diagnosis, right? And I said it was probably the time a doctor said to me, "Hey," he didn't say that. That'd be weird, wouldn't it? No. That can't be the funniest bit. It wasn't even planned. That'd be awful, though, wouldn't it? What's he trying to do? Speak my language? I'm confused. No, my GP, he said to me, you might benefit from learning sign language, right? And that was obviously really hard to take. I didn't know if I'd be able to do this anymore or anything like that. I didn't know if I'd be able to teach. I was really worried about it. But I got to it. I learned some signs. I want to show you some of those now. So, first sign I learned help me. It's quite a nice one. After that, I learned hungry. Let's be honest, I'm using that one a lot. And then I started this show. And I wanted to learn something that I could use on this show, right? So I've got Ant McPartlin. We've got Declan Donnelly. For me, really, the last 2 years of this show couldn't have been the last two years of this show without Bruno. It couldn't have been. So this is my sign. Bruno! So this is my sign for Bruno Tonioli.
Sensational!
Hammersmith, I have to leave you with this. If me being here tonight proves anything, if you have ever felt slightly written off, slightly like you don't fit, like the world doesn't have a place for you, tonight, you are here, you are seen, and you are valid. I have been Alex Mitchell. Love will always win. Thank you so much. Good night. Come here. Yes.
Oh, you beautiful man. Happy now.
They have the best taste, they have the best sense of humour. You absolutely smashed it tonight. I could not be proud of you. I could not be prouder. So brilliant.
Great material, great delivery, great timing, great comedy. Yes.
This is a lot, isn't it? I'm never going back to teaching now.
Mr. Mitchell, can I call you Mr. Mitchell? That was absolutely sensational. I felt so relaxed the whole time. You're so witty, off the cuff and natural. You made that look easy. That last thing you said is why we're so proud to work on this show, because everyone is welcome on this show. Everyone has a place on that stage, and you proved that tonight. Well done.
Alex, look, you can't fake laughter, and you nailed it in the first 10 seconds. You just got us. So I've got good news, I've got bad news. The good news is you were actually better than you were on your audition. Your material was great, your ad-libs were great, You're just a fantastic person. The bad news is, I don't think you're going to be a teacher for long after this.
Thank you, judges.
Thank you, judges.
Alex, how do you feel now? Because you were nervous earlier,
I was terrified, boys. that was horrible. That bit, that's disgusting. That's never again. Oh,
Oh, yes! Hot stuff, that's more like it. I am feeling myself in this suit this evening, London. Thank you to wardrobe. Thank you to wardrobe and makeup. That's the most physical contact I've had in months. Who'd have thought it? Old weird voice is back. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy to be here. First things first, we've got a sign for Simon now. Boom. Oh, the teeth are so much whiter in real life. I am so excited to be here. I'm so excited to be here for a few reasons. One is because I'm a man and I feel like I haven't achieved much in my life, right? I feel like I haven't done much in my life. I would say my greatest achievement before tonight is probably the time I managed to fit 3 cream eggs in my mouth at once. My dad was so proud. It's a great day for all of us, really. I think it's like, to be fair, that's the closest I've ever come to winning something is tonight. To be fair, it's this and like that penalty shootout I had against my year 3s. Like, 3 broken wrists and 2 concussions. But I took a pummeling, but it was worth it for glory. It is so good to be here, man. I'm so excited to be here representing sort of my community. I would say, really, I feel, like I said before, I don't feel like I've achieved much in my life. What I would say, though, is that I'd say my greatest achievement is probably I recently learnt to drive, right? Because like many... thank you. Because like many disabled people, the first thing I did when I was diagnosed with FND 1F, you know that by now. When I was diagnosed with it, was like many disabled people, I Googled the things I'm not supposed to be able to do, right? And top of the list for me was drive, right? And it is a huge achievement, right? But while it's a massive achievement, it is, quite frankly, immoral, right? I am not a good driver. It's great news for me, terrible news for all other road users, right? It is, right? I'm not a great driver. No one's ever said I'm a bad driver, but then I leave no witnesses, right? That's me. That's me. Friday night was amazing, by the way. My semi-final, like, I have not had a reaction like that. Thank you so much. Friday night was amazing. I've not had a reaction like that since, like, all those people standing on their feet, all those people laughing. I've not had a reaction like that since I accidentally shouted "hey" in the school nativity. The donkey had a heart attack, bless him, bless his soul, honestly. Since doing this show, right, I've started to try and look after my body a little bit better, right? I've been trying to look after myself, not because I necessarily care about my image, but because if you've got a neurological condition and that's not what kills you, that's embarrassing, isn't it? That's awful. Imagine my funeral. Imagine my funeral, my poor parents, like someone walks up to them and they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, did the brain finally get him?" And they're like, "No, diabetes." How awful is that? It's dreadful, isn't it, really? Like my siblings are giving a speech, they're like, "He died, how he..." Everyone else is like, "Stop doing that, that's... like, don't do that, he's barely cold, don't do the clicking, that's weird." My siblings are giving a speech and they're like, "He died how he lived, donut in hand," you know, that kind of thing. I did ring my parents before I came out here tonight. I did ring them and I had a lovely conversation with them. I said to them, and I wanted to give it to them, you know, this moment is really, they deserve it. So I rang them, but they're very busy people, they didn't pick up. I left them a message and 2 minutes later they text back with, "Thanks for the voicemail, but why was someone playing ping pong in the background?" Like, I tell you what, it's a great rally, isn't it? It's been going on for almost 2 years. My mum has got a lot of good press out of this show. She's mean, right? She's a bully. Do you know when I did my first audition and I said someone recently sounded like a homeless Alan Carr? That was my mum, right? Thanks for that, Becky. London, I'm gonna leave you with one final message, which is this: that throughout this process, I've had a lot of wonderful things, and everyone who's reached out and sent a message, I have loved you for it. Thank you. But also, there's been so many people online who say horrible things about things, and so many people in life, and there will be people in this room. And there will be people at home tonight who've been told they can't do something, they're not good enough, they're not likeable enough, or they're not relatable enough. Tonight, one last sentence from me. We did it. To every school teacher, to every kid I have ever taught, we did it. Once again from me, love will always win. I am Alex Mitchell. Good night. Didn't feel great, boys. Didn't feel great, boys.
Well done. Alicia, let's start with you.
Alex, can I just say you look fantastic.
He's got my frock on.
Is that yours? Yes. You look brilliant. I just feel so at ease when you come on the stage, so relaxed. I love how off the cuff you are and natural. You're a bit edgy, which is brilliant. More importantly, you have something really powerful to say, and I think you're going to inspire so many people. And for that, I commend you. It's been a brilliant journey. It's been wonderful getting to know you, and I thought your act tonight was sensational once again. So congratulations, darling.
Thank you.
I am so passionate about comedy being allowed to be edgy and being allowed to make us think. The whole world's trying to shut stuff like that down. It makes us, it educates us, it informs us. It does start a conversation if it's allowed to be laughed at. You are so self-deprecating, so quick-witted you're often ahead of everybody else, and then we get the joke like 5 minutes later. You are so talented. I really hope amazing things come from this. I would love to see you on the Royal Variety Show. You would be a terrific ambassador for Britain's Got Talent, not only in this country, but across the world. That was amazing. You're amazing.
Thank you.
Alex, you did it! You did it your way. And that is the most important thing in life. So keep going because you're great. Don't think whatever people says, we're saying it all in unison. You're great!
Thank you, Bruno.
Think of all the contestants who've made the biggest step up from their auditions, it's you. And I genuinely believe this, is you always wish for great things to happen to all the contestants. And I really believe on the back of this, you're gonna have your wish, which is a really, really successful career doing comedy. Alex, for all those people who've said mean messages, tell them, and the word rhymes with duck, off.
Thank you, judges. There you get it. Alex, well done. You made it through Friday night. You haven't had a long time to prepare. Have your feet touched the ground?
It's been mad since Friday. I'll be honest, I'm a little disappointed about tonight. I'm going to come away from it. I don't think it was great, but what I want to say. Thank you. What I really want to say, and none of this has been practiced, an hour ago before I came on stage, I got the sad news, and it would be remiss of me not to mention it. I know they won't be watching, but to the family of Rob Burrow, he is a hero. I hope they know how much we love him tonight. A phenomenal advocate for disability rights. To share a moment like this is phenomenal.
different regional accents. What the heck is going on? I'm so confused, okay? Wild. Even in this city of London alone, there's far too many. Too many extremes. You hop on that tube, 3 stops later, sounds like you're in a different world, okay? Just think of it, all right? First one we know, very posh, the RP accent, right? Very sassy, you know, very upfront, you know, bashful, you know what I'm talking about, yeah? Can you imagine? These people sound like they'd be frightened of their own farts. That's what they sound like, right? You just see it, oh my giddy aunt, what was that? I seem to have passed twin betwixt my cheeklets, right? Oh, how exciting, right? And then you got the polar opposite. Oh, this Cockney accent. What is going on with that? Lord help me, what sound is that? Anytime I hear somebody with a Cockney accent, it sounds like they're choking on their own throat, okay? Listen, geezer, at the end of the day, right, I don't care, okay? I don't know if they need an EpiPen or the Heimlich maneuver. I don't know what's going on. I swear anybody with a Cockney accent, it just sounds like they're suffering with severe indigestion. That's what it sounds like, right? Listen, Margaret, I can't do any more takeaways, right? Chicken vindaloo, listen, jelly deals, it's not sitting right, all right? And then we got the northern accents. Any northerners in? Yeah! Listen, I love the North. I live in the North. I think we can agree the northern accents are the friendliest, right? Yeah, very friendly, yeah. Not very sexy, though, are they? No. Case in point, just think of it, right? It's very wild, that northern accent. It's not sexy at all. Like, we all know that accent, Barnsley. Very funny accent. Yeah, wild accent. Just think of it, right? You're on a stag do, right? You're with the lads, okay? You're gonna go see a naughty show, you know what I'm talking about? You go to Vegas, okay? Because everything is sexy there. Everything's exciting. Even the announcers at these shows, you hear them. All right. Next up, we got Sherry Pie, okay? 25 years old, best in the business, all right? You're in good hands, boys, okay? We're all excited now, right? Different story, not nearly as sexy if that stag do was in Blackpool, all right? Right, next up we got Debbie, right? 45-year-old, work part-time, cash and carry, right? just had a gastric sleeve. Thank you, Simon. Just had a gastric sleeve done, right? Suffering with a gout flare-up, okay? But don't worry, lads, you're in good hands, right? Just don't touch her, she's arthritic, okay? And stay around for meat raffle at the end. Bloody hell, that's magic, right? But I do have a favourite accent of them all. It's got to be the Scouse, okay? Now, stay with me here, stay with me. My dad did actually grow up in England. He grew up in Huddersfield, right? In God's country, right? Sat on settee doing note, right? Cup of Yorkshire brew in hand. But then he migrated over to Liverpool, didn't he? Caught that cheeky Scouse accent that we all know there, lad, right? And I realised there's 3 different levels to Scouse, okay? So that's the face when you're talking to your friends. The judges, look at you, Simon, looking dead sexy there, lad, right? Proper boss in your little uniform there, lad. So that's level 1. We're having fun in level 1. But then, Scousers get a bit more squeaky, a bit more exciting in level 2 there, lad, right? Maybe a packet of pork scratchings and a nice Stella at the pub, swear down there, lad. Absolutely boss there, lad. God forbid a pretty lady walks into the pub. Scousers are in level 3. What is that? It's like a squeaky dog toy, right? Thank you. And people ask me, they go, hey Kev, listen, I don't understand, how did you learn the Scouse? You never grew up in Liverpool, how does it make sense? And I realized, as a child, there was a show on that taught me Scouse. And I think you had it here as well. It taught me perfect. It was like a kid's show, stop motion, claymation with like penguins in the Arctic. Penguin? Yeah, that's Scouse. Right? Halfway through, one penguin's having a piddle on someone's house. Dad's giving him an earful. Listen here, you little pinhead, you can't be peeing on the igloo there, lad. That's your mum's house, you little divvy, right? I realised that whole show, Pingu, is based off 2 hammered Scousers fighting over a chicken kebab at 2 a.m. That's it. That's my kebab, you little sweat, right? Guys, you've been fantastic. Thank you so much for having me. You're amazing. Thank you.
Well done.
Well done, Kev. Well done, pal. Paul, you work hard up there. Simon, you buzzed, so we have to start with you.
Look, I'm sorry I buzzed. However, look. Like I said before, we feed off the audience. When a comedian is working, you could feel it within about 10 seconds. Without being rude, the audition felt like it went on forever. And it didn't start well. The end maybe was better, but honestly, you're going to be disappointed, I think, when you watch this back, because you're better than that.
But listen, this was like an accents marathon. So many accents, some of them I didn't even know existed. I actually didn't understand quite a few of them, but it doesn't matter. I think Simon has a point. I know, we've all been there. Your timing tonight wasn't quite as accurate in delivering the punchlines. I know he's right, as usual, because he's absolutely right. You feel it when it lands, and there wasn't any breathing space. You went for one after another, without actually allowing us to come with you. You see what I mean? It was a bit off, but you do have a talent. And you know, we all have a night off, my darling. You'll be fabulous next time. Lisha.
Coming out here and doing stand-up comedy, I think, is one of the toughest things you can do on the Britain's Got Talent stage. So my heart is completely with you. I loved your first audition. You are clearly super, super talented. I can't imagine how you're feeling right now. I'm sorry you got the buzz. It just, you know, that's the risk you take as a comedian. Some nights you land and some nights you don't, but you know what? You tried, my darling. You tried, you did it. Be proud of yourself no matter what.
Learn from it.
Amanda.
I just want to tell you that there's lots of really good stuff in your act. You're very talented. Your accents are brilliant. There's a lot of really great stuff. Your first audition, you blew us away. We were laughing the place down. But as Simon said, it is a difficult genre. It's an immediate reaction. Tonight, it just didn't go your way. But that's how it goes when you're a comedian. Do not give up. This is just don't give up.
Thank you for that. You had something you wanted to say there? You had something you wanted to say? Is that right?
It's fine.
No,
It's fine. You're good. You're good. Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Thought better of it.
Well, I had fun.